This is a very short video to quickly run through the Senior Managers and Directors report just to show you what's in it. This video does not cover or explain some of the diagrams that you will see or some of the content, but really is just to give you an indication of the size and the breadth of topics that we cover in the report. So the first thing we start with is an overview, and this goes into a lot of detail about the individual themselves in the most broadest sense. People Maps map, I won't explain here. There are other videos that explain what the map is all about. So the first of the topics, the specialist topics that we cover, is delegation. How does this person delegate? And we include a compass, and there are several compasses in this report, and the compass helps you visualise and see at a glance, in this case, how someone delegates. There is another video which explains the compass in a bit more detail, should you require it. Action orientation. This person's propensity towards action. We deal with empathy, which is an important part of management. Presenting, their ability to present new ideas, and how they do that. Administration is an important part. Analysing, because all managers have to analyse information that they gather and make sense of it to make decisions. Attitudes towards change. You maybe bring this person in because you want them to make changes, so you need to understand their attitudes towards that. Commercial awareness, an important part of any director's position. And this is one of the most significant topics, is communication. How this person communicates with others, how you will be able to communicate with this person. And that's very important. It needs to suit you and the rest of the team. Decision making, influencing skills. And then we move on to key strengths, which you need to be able to understand at a glance. And you'll notice that there's a standard format for each topic where we give you some background on the individual, we give you some questions specifically to ask, and we also tell you what you should be looking for in answer to these questions. And there's a closing consultant's comments at the bottom of each topic. Leadership. Managing others. Motivation. How they motivate themselves and others. Organising, planning and managing resources and results. Programme and project management. These are all, although they're skills, these are all personality issues, and an individual's personality determines their natural ability to do this and their natural approach to doing all of the above. Results focus. Is this a director who's going to be results focused? And of course, time management is critical in all our lives, and it's very much a personality issue. Then you get into some real crux of the matter where we're looking at working together. How does this person work with other people? How are you going to be able to work with this person? And most management positions and director positions can be quite pressured, so you need to understand how this person works under pressure and what it is that makes them feel they're under pressure. Finance control, there's an element of that in all management. And then the opposite end of that spectrum, I suppose, is creative thinking. And we finish on creative thinking. So I think you'll agree, it's an enormous report. It prints to about 15 pages. Some companies you could easily pay £200 to £300 for a report of that size.